Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. I'm Jamie the Spirit Coach and I'm going to give you guys a general message. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Also feel free to hit that like button, give me a follow if you haven't already, or comment down below how the reading resonates. If you're interested in an extended version to this reading, go ahead and click in the description box below. You will find a link to the Patreon community where you can join me over there and receive some exclusive content along with extended readings. Okay, Cancer, for this round of readings, we are doing your divine masculine energy. Now, I'm not talking twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine. I'm talking the masculine energy within you, because we all hold within us both feminine and masculine energies. Our feminine is the receptive side of us, the side that channels information down and into our minds and hearts. And then our masculine side is the side that physically takes action to create the thing, right? So we're looking at the masculine energy within you, seeing what it's looking like overall, how it's helping you, how it's hurting you. Are you overutilizing it? Are you underutilizing it? Or just what message it has for you in general. These readings have kind of been going kind of their own way with things. I had a spread laid out, and just with the way they're coming out, it's coming out random. So we'll see what happens for you, Cancer. I welcome you to call in your guides, your angels, your loved ones, and I do the same for these readings. We're going to start with pulling an overall message from the Sacred Rebels Oracle for you. And this first card is just going to tell us, like, what is this overall energy that you're working with? What are you experiencing right now or about to experience? So let's see. For Cancer, spirit guides, angels. What messages for Cancer? The overall masculine energy. Can we get one message for Cancer, please and thank you? One message for Cancer, and that's like half the deck. Try again here. One message for Cancer, Spirit. Okay. Ooh. Pandora's Gift. This is like the most auspicious card in the entire deck here for me. Pandora's Gift. Okay. This is your message, Cancer. Gosh, that feels like your energy too. Just looking at the energy of this card, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or what you go by. Just the energy of this card feels like your energy to me, Cancer. I see you guys as like that mothering spirit, that sensual, soft, loving, kind energy, right? So let's read from the book. We'll see what the message says for it, and then we'll dive deeper with the tarot. Number 45. Okay, so there is a mythic woman, much maligned throughout history, whose name means all gifted. Pandora lives within us as our curious nature, yearning to conquer chaos, evil, and darkness with the light of knowledge. She is the hopeful voice of our soul that asks the questions and, in doing so, triggers the process that brings the answers. Sometimes it is through uncomfortable learning that we find our treasure. Pandora reminds us that the process of learning can take us to places that seem like the end of our world, and yet all is not lost. Even now, the light within you is stirring for new revelation, new life, and new adventure. Pandora is all gifted and all giving. Her presence invites you to forego your belief in judgment. Now is the time to surrender the misplaced guilt that you may have brought upon yourself or another, some terrible happening. It is time to let go of the shame-based belief in punishment. This is a belief that you deserve to be brought to task over any perceived imperfection, or that your natural human journey somehow renders you inadequate. Pandora frees the soul from such torment. This is her gift. The human journey necessarily involves learning through experience. There is no shame in your learning process. Pandora's presence is the sign of a new time, a time to swap the notion of inherent shame for the acceptance of inherent divinity. From this moment on, how unstoppable you shall become. Sacred rebellion is happening within your soul as a powerful uprising towards liberation. You are breaking free from the weighty criticisms of the world, from the power games that bore you senseless, and from the insanity of sacrilegious priorities in this world. Dare to disobey anything and everything that is not divine. Pandora is the leader of your soul revolution. She defies the vicious judgments of history and all that has been said about her. She shrugs off misery, despair, and the weight of the world to recognize that she is the bearer of truth and beautiful light, of peace, comfort, hope, and reassurance. With her oracle comes the realization that you too are divinely defiant and a believer in hope, who shall cast off the works of anyone who seeks to torment you. As this shift takes place, you shall dare to look within your own being and find the light. You're being put on divine notice from the sacred feminine that there is a talent and ability within you that needs to be acknowledged. There is a worthy seed of something beautiful and necessary within you. If you choose to develop and express this seed, step by step, it will become an extraordinary light in your life and in the world. So poke your tongue out at the naysayers and turn your attention to the bright hope within. You were born to strut your soul stuff. Wow. Okay. I don't know if you guys have Gemini in your chart, but if you do, it might benefit you to watch the Gemini reading. Now, in the extended Gemini reading, I literally said, there was a peacock that was showing up in their reading, and I said, it feels like you are coming into a space of time. It's like a time to strut your stuff. And I also, where was it? What did I read? I don't remember now. I can't find it. But anyways, it might benefit you to watch the Gemini reading. There might be something in that for you that's resonating. Okay? So, Cancer. Basically, this card is telling you that I think your eyes are opening to a whole new belief around your personal power. I feel like, Cancer, you're seeing that through challenge and tribulation, through obstacle, you grow stronger, right? Like, maybe you have been really challenged recently. It could have even felt like just the weight was on your shoulders, you know, like there was just no end to some type of suffering. But I feel like on the other side of that is like a huge miracle, right? I feel like there's a blessing on the other side of some type of suffering or struggle. Right? Also, too, like learning to trust in the feminine energy within you, the creative energy in you, right? Like you are enough, you are good enough, you are worthy. It's also talking about shame and guilt, you know, like releasing any shame or guilt that you might carry from the past. Like maybe you're hard on yourself, right? Oh, that's what it was. Gemini, in the Gemini reading, I was talking about being like critical of the self, like super critical of yourself, being your own worst enemy in that case, and needing to release and forgive yourself, needing to release some shame, some fears, and judgments that you've placed on yourself, right? Harsh criticisms. I think you're healing right now, Cancer. You're coming through this transformational healing process and seeing how beautiful you are, how much of a bright light you actually are, for not only for others, but for yourself. All right, for Cancer, spirit guides, angels, what is the recent past energy for Cancer with this masculine energy within them? So I feel like your feminine is trying to get your masculine to take action on something creative some talent that you have, Cancer. You have like a secret talent maybe that you're not acting on. I don't know. Let's see. What is the recent past for Cancer, Spirit? What's the recent past for Cancer? What can we get for the most recent past for Cancer, Spirit? With their masculine energy, what is the recent past? Anything else? Okay. Temptation, material harvest, and the waiting game in your recent past. So I think that's definitely a struggle, a struggle to get through that type of energy, right? Temptation is typically like the devil energy, right? This is like behavior patterns that we are attached to, thought patterns we're attached to, addictions even that we are connected to, you know, like, and it doesn't necessarily have to be substance, addictions to any type of substance like alcohol or drugs or cigarettes. It could just be an addiction to a behavior pattern, an addiction to codependency, an addiction to self-criticism, right? Criticizing yourself, picking yourself apart, and maybe not realizing that you do this, right? So I think you've definitely had to look at those things in yourself, in your life. Like where have you been falling short with these temptations? Where have you been allowing these temptations to get the better of you? And also, where are you beating yourself up? Right? Regarding certain temptations, where are you criticizing yourself regarding some type of addiction or behavior pattern? Why are you criticizing yourself about it? That's a good question to ask. I think that's something you've looked at. This is your recent past, right? You've been in this space of kind of waiting for something to happen. Material harvest here. Maybe you put forth a lot of energy towards something, worked really hard on a project or something like that, really putting a lot of focus and energy into something, and you're waiting for its material to harvest, right? You're waiting for a material harvest. You're waiting for a manifestation to come in as a result of your efforts, right? But it's coming in slowly. It's taking some time. It's taking a little bit of a process. Divine timing is at play here. You may have felt like you've been going in circles with yourself, Cancer. You may have felt like you're just on a hamster wheel, almost, like is what I'm feeling here. And feeling as though like all this energy that you're putting in is not getting you anywhere. But in reality, it is. Because inside of this time capsule thing, whatever this thing is called, hourglass, inside of this hourglass, there's a tree that has grown and flourished. Look at the roots of this tree. Both the top and the bottom are equal to one another. So it's flourishing, right? There's something, the universe is working on something behind the scenes that you can't quite see because you're wrapped up in the timing of it. Yeah. All right. So let's see what else we can get. What's the current energy for Cancer? What is the current energy for Cancer? Intuition and love begins. Ooh. So yeah, like I was saying, just on the other side of this challenge, this struggle is like a blessing. Your intuition is strongly telling you there's something that your soul is wanting you to do regarding some talent that you have. Cancer. There's a talent. There's something you're talented at. It couldn't be in regards to giving and receiving love, right? Remember how I was saying I see you as like that mothering energy, that nurturing energy for others. So it could be that you are really good at working with others, being that caregiver, a provider for others. It's something that you're like gifted at, and your intuition is wanting you to take that further, I feel. Sorry, I'm just looking at the cards to see if there's anything else coming through. It could also be saying to Cancer, during this time that you're waiting, right? I think you should turn your attention towards the things that feel like love, right? Like connecting with your friends, connecting with your family members, connecting back with yourself, loving on yourself a little bit, filling your cup back up a little bit, right? Like during this time, really listen to your intuition and act on the things that you feel that your body is truly calling you to do, right? Don't deny yourself of small pleasures and desires right now. I think, obviously, you don't want to fall back into the habit of falling victim to temptations or things that are not good for you, things that don't serve you, but rather do the things that do serve you, the things that do give back to you. What else does Cancer need to know for right now? Fertility, yeah, there's definitely something being created, something being birthed here. It is divinely timed. It's coming in divine timing. I don't know, Cancer, maybe you have kind of pulled away from your relationships a little bit. We have here emotional withdrawal and harmony. I feel like you may have pulled away in your closest relationships a little bit. Maybe because of this waiting game, this process, it just feels kind of long and drawn out. And, I think it's been, like I said, kind of a test. It's been testing for you. But it's important to keep yourself balanced during this time. Again, bringing me back to reconnecting with the people that are around you, your closest friends, your closest family members and loved ones, right? Like bringing the harmony back into the home, bringing the harmony back into the relationships while you're in this waiting. Where have you noticed that you've pulled back your energy, and is it causing is there causing any type of trouble in that area where you've pulled your energy away? And how can you give your energy back into that in a loving way, right? So let's clarify a little further with some more tarot. Use a different deck this time. All right, for Cancer, what is this temptation energy? 5 of Cups. It's almost like there's you're a little bit fearful of like being overlooked, Also, too, focusing your energy on things that have not worked out for you, right? Like versus seeing seeing it as a blessing in disguise, you know, any type of failures. I really don't believe in failures. I don't think there is such a thing as failing at anything. Everything is meant to happen in the way that it happens, right? It's always lessons. But I think like reminding yourself not to focus on what hasn't worked out and instead keep your eyes on what can work out, right? Really too, also, you may have been like praying for a change, praying for a shift, praying for some type of a relief in the heart space, you know, emotional relief. Anything else that we need to know regarding this Five of Cups and this temptation? Five of Swords, another five. Yeah, definitely big changes here taking place. Five of Swords is, you know, the battle has won, but at what cost? That's what comes through for me, right? Like you won the battle, but at what cost, right? There's a person in the background waving the white flag. Even though this is a swords energy, there is a lot of fire in this card. So to me, that's that masculine energy showing up. You could have found yourself a little bit emotionally triggered, Cancer. Maybe defensive even a little bit. Or like... maybe even somewhat shut off to ideas or advice of others. Again, though, I can't help but feel there is some call for change. It also could be regarding like in the work environment, the way you work with others, with Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. What else is this? What is this material harvest and waiting game? What can we get regarding this waiting game? Ten of Wands, Nine of Cups reversed. Ten of Wands, to me, it's like forcing yourself to push through when times are difficult versus like allowing yourself a minute just to kind of catch your breath. This is like carrying a really heavy load in an awkward way. I think it's like it's important for you to look at ways to work smarter and not harder. Maybe you've been coming at challenges or obstacles in maybe you've come at it in a way like just to conquer versus really allowing yourself to I guess like fully be in the experience of whatever change is happening. But that's what's ending, right? I think that's coming to an end with the Ten of Wands. And then Nine of Cups. Why is it reversed? That's the tricky part. Nine of Cups reversed. Nine of Cups, usually in the upright, it is like, it's success, right? It's admiration and appreciation for how far you've come. Let me see. I want to see what it means in reverse. hoarding your good fortune, feeling self-satisfied, or being judgmental of others that have less. When it's in the upright, it's a comfortable abundance, having much love and affection as well as the desire to share with others. But in the reverse, this could be like, yeah, like hoarding on to your things, clinging on tightly, you know, like not really sharing. Again, I was thinking like not really being open to hearing the ideas of others, you know, yeah. What else does Cancer need to know? What is this intuition? What is their intuition trying to tell them? What is the intuition trying to tell Cancer? 9 of Pentacles. And Knight of Swords. Yeah, I think it's important for you, Cancer, to look around, pick your head up, like I was saying before, and stop not allowing yourself to see what's not working out for you. Instead, seeing what has worked out for you up to this point. Bringing, like, reprogramming your mind, like transforming your thoughts to come to a space of gratitude, right? Come to a space of appreciation for where you are, appreciating the little things, right? Like, even if life isn't looking exactly like we want it to, we can still find something to be grateful for, right? Like, we can be grateful that, you know, we have breath in our lungs. We can breathe. We can be grateful that we can hear, or we can see, or we can feel, or we can touch or taste, right? There's so many little things that you can look around and find appreciation for. And by doing that, that's going to change your emotional state of being, right? Like, that's going to shift you and bring you out of this 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, emotional withdrawal type energy, right? And reinfuse your heart space with more love, transforming you internally. And then you'll be inspired to go out and take action steps towards those things that you are so talented at, right? I think you're gaining a new appreciation of what you're capable of, right? Like, maybe you're realizing like you have this talent that you haven't seen before, you haven't noticed before. Maybe it's something that came natural to you and you didn't realize it about yourself, and now you're realizing it, you're seeing it and thinking like, wow, like I'm actually pretty dang good at this. Like, why am I doing what I need to do this, right? What else do we need to know for Cancer? Is there any upcoming challenge or obstacle that they need to be aware of? Knight of Wands and 6 of Cups. Again, 6 of Cups is a balanced energy, right? Like work and play, allowing yourself to play and also work hard, play hard, right? Knight of Wands is taking inspired action, right? Taking firm action because you believe in something, right? Standing in your belief. We have Cups and Wands, so this is heart, and this is emotional energy and fire, right? Cups and Wands, fire and water. I don't know. I think you're coming to a space where you're learning to balance the two. If maybe you have fire in your chart as well, Cancer, I don't know. But to me, fire, water is masculine, feminine energy as well. Feminine being the water, fire being the masculine. To me, it's a balance of the two. When your emotions are in alignment, when your emotions are even keel, when you're not going around feeling shame, guilt, you know, judgmental or critical of yourself, then you feel more in balance and you can take action that's going to benefit you rather than hurt you or set you back, right? So I think your masculine energy within you is really learning to listen to that feminine. 7 of Wands on the bottom, and then the Chariot after that, that's your energy, Cancer. Even in the face of adversity, you believe in you, right? No matter what comes up against you, any competition, there's no competition, even in your own mind. If you're creating the competition in your own head space, right? Like, there is no competition. You're making a judgment call, and you are believing in yourself again, Cancer. Ace of Pentacles, a blessing on your finances. This is an opportunity for abundance, for growth, for material harvest. It is coming in. We had the waiting game and material harvest at the beginning of your reading. And even though it's tested your patience, it's here. It's here now. Whoa! All these cards on the bottom. The Lovers. Again, this could be new love being infused back into your current relationships or a new relationship that you're coming into, right? Anything else Cancer needs to know? What is there that Cancer needs to know regarding their divine masculine energy within them? What else does Cancer need to know regarding this divine masculine energy within them, Spirit? The Hanging Man. So there's a new perspective that's happening here. A new perspective. And again, we got the Chariot on the bottom. Yeah, your masculine energy is shifting. It's changing, right? And I think you're taking action steps from a space of love rather than fear. You're motivated now by love rather than fear, right? That's what it's feeling like. All right, so now we're going to get a divine message from the Oracle of E for you, Cancer. I consider these messages to be straight from Source, straight from Creator. What you need to hear right now. Let's find out. I think this is a beautiful time for you, Cancer. I just feel like you've had to be patient. You have been tested. You've had to overcome some toxic states of being, maybe some toxic behavior patterns, but there is massive changes happening within and around you. What does Cancer need to know right now, Spirit? Can we get a direct message for Cancer? You got two. You got two messages. Hairball and live wire. Okay, we'll read and see. I have no idea what these cards are going to say, but we're going to read from the book and find out. Hairball, live wire. Okay, hairball, 41. Uh-oh, small little tangle, no big deal. Last thing you want to do is get your knickers in a knot. It will all smooth out as soon as you stop. Take a deep breath and realize it's time to hand it off to the universe. The dude to the rescue. Move aside. Yeah, Cancer, you're definitely needing to step aside a little bit, release control here a little bit, surrender a little bit with the waiting game, trusting your intuition. Like I was talking about, this divine timing, feeling like you're going in circles and all this energy and effort is getting you nowhere. Well, it's time to stop spinning. Stop spinning and just start loving on yourself. Start loving on your relationships. Distract yourself for a little while, right? Let God deal with it. Okay, so Livewire says, within you is a powerful elixir that can change the world, both your world and the one around you. Scientists call this elixir emotions, but you can think of it as a supercharged current capable of taking you anywhere you want to go. You can use your emotions to suffer or to skyrocket to fame. It's good to know that it's up to you, yeah? Yeah, definitely using your emotions as your manifestation tool, Cancer. You do utilize your emotions to manifest. I feel like your intuition comes through your emotional self, right? So really tapping into that. Again, finding out maybe that's your hidden talent is dang, man, these emotions are speaking to me and telling me things. Maybe you're an empath, right? You pick up other people's emotions, and that you can utilize that to benefit your life in some way, right? Like, I think it's utilizing it in some form to bring in some type of material harvest for yourself. So now, lastly, we're going to pull a number message for you, Cancer, and that will be all for this part of the reading. And then we'll jump in and do your extended reading, which you can find the link to in the description box below. Over in the Patreon community, we will be uploading the extended reading over there, okay? Guys, feel free to hit that like button. Give me a follow if you haven't already, or comment down below how the reading is resonating. I love to get that feedback from you guys. It truly inspires my soul to put more content out when I get to hear back from you. And I'm just so grateful to have you here, because I couldn't do this without you. So what number message can we get for Cancer? Spirit, angels, guides, what number message? Cancer, you may notice this number showing up on license plates, on the time clock, on your receipt paper, right? This number might be showing up in your awareness all the time. So when it does, take notice. Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to the sounds that you're hearing around you. Is there music playing? What song is it? Is someone talking in the background? What are they talking about? What's the subject? Is it relating to you in any form? Is it an answer to a question that you might have, right? Or is it just a small message of inspiration, right? So we have the number 87, synchronicity. As I'm sitting here talking about how it could be synchronistic, that's something showing up for you. You have the number 87. This could be the year that you were born. This could be related to someone that you were close to, maybe a grandparent at the age of 87. This could be, I don't even know. I don't know. This number could have some special significance for you in particular. But you are definitely in a time where synchronicities are happening around you often. So pay attention. Pay close attention. Are you experiencing deja vu? Are you experiencing like small premonitions? Are you like seeing things before they're happening? What's going on for you? Pay close attention. That might be a clue as to what your special talent is. So that is all I have for you, Cancer. Thank you so much again for sitting and watching and receiving this energy. I love you, and I'm so grateful that I had the opportunity to read for you, and I can't wait to come back again next time. Also, feel free to check out your sun, moon, or rising sign, guys. I don't know if I said that already, but if you're interested, go ahead, and you might find more to your story in one of those readings as well. So I'll see you again next time, Cancer. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye.